Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Марс. Мы продолжаем проходить Игру Престолов от Telltale Games, второй эпизод «Потерянные Лорды».
This way. I love King's Landing in the
Королевская
afternoon.
гавань.
The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
You're right. It's beautiful here.
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
Вино королевы Серсеи. Нихера ж себе.
I hope you've got another one of those.
I never took you for a lush, Mira.
Да ладно? Это вино
Sadly, it's
королевы.
just the one.
Надо попробовать.
A little won't hurt.
Надо попробовать.
So, I, Well, I just...
Реально, как школьницы.
I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Какие?
Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one.
Даю
I
слово.
want to trust you.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years. She became pregnant.
Ну и...
It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Flowers.
I'm
Нихера ж
fortunate to
себе.
be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide,
Кто был твоим
What of your
отцом?
father? Who is he?
I don't know. My mother died not long after my birth.
Ясно. Мне жаль.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
Она из знатного рода, значит. Вон оно
I
как.
don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life.
Ты спрашивала?
Have you tried asking Lady Marjorie?
It's not something I can simply ask for. I need her favor first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead.
Блин,
Give me
слишком
a
много
chance to win her over.
просить
Coming from you,
придется.
it's sure to mean a lot.
Конечно.
Of course, Sarah.
Надо
Thank you,
попробовать.
Mira. Thank you.
Надо попробовать в любом случае.
I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about myself. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father. You need this more than I do.
О,
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord
заговор
Tyrion,
My
служанок.
lord,
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon,
Хотите
you're going
присоединиться,
about
лорд
it the wrong
Тирион?
way.
Care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
Он не откажется.
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me.
Будем
Though that's hardly
считать,
surprising.
что
We
нашли.
found it.
Found it? Where?
in that bush. Lord Tyrion,
Strange it should find its way into a bush.
Да, странно. Но такое бывает.
If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired
Lord
a pair
Tyrion.
of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know
Неплохо.
much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
Не
You
доверяйте
can't
ему.
trust Lord Whitehill.
I don't intend to. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a forester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady,
Воды. Дать хорошее винцо.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
courtesy in a merchant, like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros. That much is clear.
A friend of Lord Tyrion's.
What does that mean? Are we playing games now?
She's too modest. Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Да? Именно
Why are you
так.
here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is no place for a forester.
Perhaps you should ask Lord Tyrion.
I asked you.
Andros.
Завались.
She's here for the same reason you are.
Ничтожество.
Ironwood.
I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us,
You're going to dismiss
You
us?
can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I. Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition?
Таки да.
You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the crown needs.
You're suggesting the Foresters be our sole supplier of ironwood. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war.
Ну или так.
You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
With you as a partner, that won't happen.
As Master of Coin, I can do many things, but sending an army to the north is not one of them.
Ну да.
However, I know your house needs this.
Надо попробовать. Другого выбора нет.
I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
Whatever it is, I'll do it.
I just asked you for an open favor, and you agreed as if I were inviting you to tea. You're either very brave or very foolish. We have an understanding then.
Просто Тириону можно доверять.
you, my
Это
lord.
тот человек, которому можно довериться.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
Пентас. Возвращаемся к нашим головорезам, собственно.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You're coming with us, then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
Нанять ее.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them.
И лидер.
Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Я смогу их
I can
повести.
lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons.
Младшие
They're all with the
сыны.
Targaryen girl now.
А, с девкой
Croft
Таргариена.
owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No,
Да ладно.
he'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that?
Неужели он?
We didn't part on the best of terms.
Я заставлю
I'll
его.
convince him. Maybe with my knee to his balls.
There are other ways, Asher.
Not half as effective, though.
Блин, все шарахаются. Когда они по
Well.
улице идут.
This mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine?
Мерень?
Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beska.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
А,
Ponte renas. Yung
Mamay.
kai ka ng Diyos, ibota kong kostoti da or.
Нихера там солдат. Но броня у них довольно интересная. Шлемы в имперском стиле. Легкая кожаная броня. Тише, 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 тише. Спокойно, не надо.
Let's go.
You're quick, I'll give you that. But you're reckless.
If I have to, I will murder my way to Ramsay Snow and cave his bloody head in.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop
Ходим.
looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher.
Конечно,
Won't
готов.
be easy.
Let's just get that army. I'm ready.
Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Мы справимся. Так, Мира Форестер. Опять же, Королевская гавань. Скрытая комната. Понял. Не наша ушли эта комната.
Hello?
А, так это наша комната. Мири. Записочку оставили. Перерыли все бумаги. Кто-то тут что-то искал. Давайте посмотрим сундук. Ничего вроде бы не украли.
Everything's still here.
Да.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Что за записка?
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
С каким? А, бесом. Лордом Тирионом. Да, будет так. Интрижки, интрижки, интрижки.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester.
Ладно.
Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day.
Я сам разберусь, давай.
Let me handle this, Mother.
You're right. I'm sorry.
My lord, she's here.
Ну что ж. Поехали.
Roderick?
Оу.
You look... You're really...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
Ramses, no.
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family...
Она откажется.
My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. And I was inclined to agree with him, until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
What did it say?
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage. And as you can imagine, a suggestion from a future queen is difficult to ignore. Do you know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me? She and I have never corresponded. Yet now she writes me directly.
Mira must have asked her to intervene.
I didn't know your sister carried such influence. You act as if you had no part in this. I feel manipulated, Roderick. A house like mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderick. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me? After everything we've shared?
If this is the only way to secure an alliance, then yes. For my family.
You trapped me, Roderick. Very well. I'll tell my father our betrothal stands. But this will be a marriage of necessity. And I do not expect it will be a happy one.
Deepest apologies,
Да
my
будет
lord.
так.
I tried to stop him, but...
So, the rumors are true.
О, блядь.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
Yes, I am. Roderick can be very convincing.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple.
Get out. Now.
How rude of you. Your mother's the one who invited me here?
That's
Че?
not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about
Нахера?
letting Ryan attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey you.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Пошел
Just do it,
нахер.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing. And we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go
Ладно,
on.
да будет так.
Get on your knees.
Черт с ним. Жизнь дороже гордости. Причем он не за свою жизнь, он за жизнь брата.
Very good. Now then, since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do
Половину
I know what Ramsay said.
этого не будет.
I'm saying something else.
О, так ты
As of
решил против
today,
Рамзи пойти.
I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Especially when I tell him you've sworn to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Да, все хуже и хуже. На самом-то деле.
Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
Уайтхилл заплатит за все. Это я могу сказать наверняка.
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but to be shamed in your own hall, in front of your own family and advisors.
I did it for Ryan.
Just to see him for a few hours.
Да.
My lord, are you well?
I'm going to kill that man.
Он заплатит за все. О, накидочка.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
Ты прав.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Хотя, Джон, ты также начинал.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
You might be right.
He said worse about me. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there at the Twins.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother.
Его убили прямо
Why
на
didn't anyone
церемонии.
fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
The men were too drunk to draw their swords. The Freys cut us open.
Ну, там было не совсем так, но...
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Walder Frey and Roose Bolton will pay for their treachery.
I'd like to believe you, but men like that don't get what they deserve. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too.
Да, скорее всего
Whatever I
так.
once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
Меч во тьме, дозорный на стене. По-моему, так они говорят. Ну что же. Джон Сноу. Вот мы, собственно, и на стене. Круто.
There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I can't just ignore them.
No good'll come of doing otherwise. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
Чё там? Фу-фу-фу-фу. А ну пошли.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Северную рощу.
To find the North Grove.
The North Grove?
Джону можно верить. Да.
Old Nan used to tell us a tale about ice dragons and trees tall as the sky. Why would you want to find the North Grove? Why does it matter to you?
It's important to House Forrester.
Better keep that to yourself.
Да. Но Джону можно верить.
Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
А, так он отморозил пальцы. Ему их не отрубили, как вору. Он просто их отморозил. Понятно. Полночь. Леди Мира. Но эти шлемы, блин, это просто победа.
I'm here, but where are you?
Ну го. Та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Пошли поищем. Блять. Нашего связного. Твою мать. А, вот. Рыцарь. Это ведь ты.
You there! Show yourself.
Ты чё? Глухой, блядь.
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it?
Ну да.
Do you know what this uniform means?
Конечно.
It
Nочная
means
стража.
you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope it wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Да, я заметил тебя.
Thank you, Damien.
It was my pleasure. You got my note?
That was you.
I'm very glad you could make it.
Это был
I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Did you search my room? What were you looking for?
Nothing, Lady Mira. I only wish to leave you a note. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What? What are you talking about?
I'll make this quick if that helps.
Опа-на.
I'd hate to see you suffer.
Чё? Чё делать-то? Так. Ау. Вот так. Вот так. На. Он же его утопит сейчас. Вставай. Сдохни, мразь. Вот теперь у нас проблема.
You?
What happened? What was that?
Он пытался убить меня.
He tried to kill me.
Why would he do that?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling.
Убийца.
You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabot. No one will ever find him.
Удачи.
Good luck, and be careful.
Thanks.
Everything all right, sir?
Ныкайся.
Damien, where are you?
Оставить нож себе. Конечно себе, ё-моё. Выбросить это значит спалить. Убийство. Если тело не найдут, но найдут окровавленный нож. Ну нахера это нужно? Похороны.
Roderick!
Тихо. Спокойно.
It's you. Isn't it? Roderick. They said you were gone. Ramsay Snow did this. He did that to Ethan. You're going to hurt him, aren't you? Lord Whitehouse said you won't, because you're a coward. But I know you will. He deserves it. He hurt Ethan.
Ryan, you know I'm not a coward. Foresters stand together.
That's enough.
Your little chat is over.
Get out of my way.
Now, I said you're done. Keep your distance or I'll drag him back to High Point right now.
What? I have to go back. No, I want to come home.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Roderick? Are you going to forget about me? Are you?
Of course not.
I will get you back home. I promise.
Please hurry.
How about a story?
No. You've had your chance.
He's a child. What harm could it do?
Make it a quick one.
Mother, come join the others.
He's right there. My son. But
Где
somehow
субтитры,
take him from me
блядь?
just like before. It's happening all over again.
Вот.
I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children. They will take everything from us.
That must have been hard for you, losing them.
And yet it does not come close to losing Ethan. You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me. You must protect them.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way. I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready.
Месть отравляет разум.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was so brave. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. He stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye. Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
ice.
Железо изо льда.
From ice we foesters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed
Сильная история. Воу, вот такой вот эпизод. В следующем эпизоде Игры Престолов.
What is going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Ух ты, круто.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it, all the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to
свадьба.
A few
Круто,
days.
круто.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I
Потерянный
overheard a
легион.
couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about? What was that?
Неужели дракон? Круто. Итак, что ж, давайте-ка посмотрим на нашу статистику. Вы 21% игроков забыли про письмо леди Маргари, то есть про приглашение. Вы 38,5% игроков поцеловали кольцо лорда Уайтхилла. Вы и 42% игроков выбрали, ну то есть согласились на свадьбу. Вы 95% игроков защитили от этого Каттера после того, как он украл нож. То есть заступились за него. Вы 92% убили преследователя Миры. То есть не преследователя, а убийцу, подосланного Мире. Что ж, вот такие вот решения. 3 в меньшинстве. То есть что-то такое, да? Да, был выбор, конечно, вот здесь вот не преклонять колени, но он должен был побывать на похоронах своих отца и брата. Так что я думаю, я поступил правильно. Потом, ну вот здесь вот, я не знаю, можно было бы, конечно, не отправлять письмо, но тогда бы она просто сказала, что нет, никакого союза не будет. Вот эта вот госпожа Елена. То есть если бы мы не написали, собственно, письмо, и можно было уже напрямую с ней, то есть уладить этот вопрос. Можно было не соглашаться с леди Маргари. Потом, ну тут я поступил правильно, заступился за вора, конечно, но тупой бык заслужил взбучку. И убить преследователя, ну там другого варианта в принципе не было. Там можно было либо убежать, что скорее бы закончилось смертью пацана, ну, либо мы попали бы в руки его, и он бы нас убил, собственно. Вот такие вот выборы. Что ж, дорогие друзья, эпизод закончен. Всем спасибо, дорогие друзья, за просмотр. С вами был Марс. До новых видео. Всем пока.
May kings and queens melt down their crowns up high on Aegon's hill. In floods of gold I pray they drown, for all the blood they spill. Man sound the horn of winter's past, call starving giants forth, urge cannibals to break their fast on wardens of the north. Eastern mages empty the veins of beasts across the sea. Paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed me from my mother's grasp to claim me as his prize. Ethan freed me from Ramsay's clasp, the rival lords locked eyes. The rival lords locked eyes. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you. Our Lord, my twin, a hero's grave. So